Hello.
Hello.
Hola.
Hello indeed.
Hello.
We are returned once again. Rhys, the good boy, is not dead. Do not worry.
I have survived.
He has survived.
Hooray!
He will just be laying bound and resting. But he gives his body to the stream as offering.
Offered to the
Did not want to miss 2 weeks in a row, so here we are.
Well, I appreciate your dedication.
Yep.
Why,
But,
thank you.
yeah, like, say something if it does become too much. It is totally cool.
No,
100%.
see, I will be fine with, like, laying down. As long as I'm laying down, I should be totally fine, so.
Excellent.
Righty.
Excellent.
That's good.
We've done it.
Excellent.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Now you're sideways.
Now you're vertical.
Oh, no!
You broke it.
You done did it.
All right, hang on, because I'm
You're
trying
back.
to get back
You're good.
into... I'm trying to get back into Roll20 is the issue.
Oh.
Because I had to switch the video to my phone.
Damn you setup things. Damn it.
Darn technical difficulties.
Almost there. Stay on target.
Stay on target. I actually really want to rewatch the original trilogy of Star Wars, but I also want to like rewatch the Clone Wars. But I don't have Disney Plus, so for me it's just like
So it's so
waiting.
funny. Like I really despise the original, not the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy.
oh, the prequels. Yeah,
yeah.
that's fair.
And then like I got the Blu-ray box set, and because I got the Blu-ray box set, I was like, okay, like let me go back and just see if they're as bad as I remember. And the first one, all the Jar Jar stuff in the first one is really rough. But after the first one, it actually like was much better than I remember it being.
A lot of people also say that like going back to watch the prequels after the last three movies caused people to go, maybe I was too critical of this.
Right.
So,
That's also
So I
that
have
is
the
also
very.
possible.
I hold the very unpopular opinion that is Revenge of the Sith is the best Star Wars movie. So I don't think I should talk.
I wouldn't
I
say
was gonna
the best,
say
but
I
I
have
don't
to
hate it.
disagree.
Hey, an opinion is an opinion.
Yeah,
That's,
it's
you
like
know,
it's like I wouldn't say best, but it's not a bad one.
Oh no, it's
Right.
it's not a bad movie. It's George Lucas wanted to do something with those movies that did not translate very well because he could not make those the political thriller that he wanted, because that's
Right.
what the prequels are about. They're a political thriller. But the problem is this is Star Wars, which is a space odyssey, a space epic.
Right.
So
he was doing too much and had his plate full.
yeah, he needed to tell a different story if he wanted to do the political thriller, or not do the political thriller and just have it in the background when you're doing your space epic.
See, the biggest problem was that he needed to have another director do it, because George is a great idea guy, but he's not a great director.
Oh no, he's a terrible
So I feel
director.
like, right.
Yeah.
So I feel like if somebody else would have done it, we would have had a better prequel trilogy. Because I feel like that's why the first three movies worked so well. I'm gonna flip myself over
yeah,
here
he
and
kept
try
wanting to add stuff to the first three movies, and
Right.
the director kept, allowing it, and he did have like amazing ideas, but it's like you can't direct. Your ideas are
Right.
awesome.
At some point, you need somebody to be like, look, this is not going to work. We can change this and make that work, right? But, like, he refuses to make those decisions. He just wants everything, He really needs somebody to sit there and be like, okay, this is not going to make sense if we do this way.
Yeah, I think another thing with it is that the touchstones to the original trilogy are very strong. Like things like the Seven Samurai by Akira Kurosawa is a very, very strong influence for the original Star Wars trilogy.
Correct.
And the prequels don't have that DNA to build off of. They have the other Star Wars movies to build off of, which don't go well with what the prequels are trying to do.
Right.
So. Yeah, that's how I think about it, and it's the same thing with the sequel trilogy, which I loathe. And being like, there are the stories you're trying to tell here, like some of them would work really well in like TV series and stuff, but as like the mainline movies, don't just remake A New Hope with new characters.
I completely agree with that analysis, though. I think that was such a dumb decision.
It was, and I get it. You like the original series, but don't just remake it.
Yep.
And I'm glad George Lucas criticized it too, but at the same time, I don't feel sorry for him because he sold it for like $20 billion or something like that.
And then something like that.
And then just all of the awful stuff we find out about the way Disney treated the cast and stuff afterwards, and it's just like,
Disney's always been shitheads, though, so it's kind of expected.
You know what I did? You know what I did finish yesterday? That is really good, and I haven't heard terrible things that have been done to the cast or anything. I finally finished The Good Place.
I still haven't watched the final season.
Yeah, is it done?
3 episodes into the final season, so don't spoil it.
I won't. I'll just say they do a very, very good job of wrapping up the show, and I very much appreciate it.
That's good.
I have already said this in many a place, but Lovecraft Country is probably the best TV show to come out in my lifetime.
I need to be able to find a way to watch that.
I'll give you my HBO Max info later, Rhys.
I need to watch.
If you need Hulu or Netflix, I will kick that over to you as well. Probably not. Netflix, that's my family one. But Hulu.
I need to watch that and The Wire.
The Wire is really good. I love The Wire.
So I tried The Wire and I just couldn't get into it. So it might be just the first couple.
I mean, it's really like once the 3rd season happens, you're like, oh shit, this is some of the best TV ever. Like, you need the first 2 seasons to get to the 3rd season, but like that's when it really starts to hit you. Like, this is amazing writing. You know?
I want to watch it not only because people have told me that it's really good, and because I'm doing a Forge in the Dark game that's based off of Blades in the Dark, which The Wire is very good touchstone for that game. But because I really, really like Peaky Blinders. I love Peaky Blinders, and I'm like, this type of crime show. Because I watched Narcos, and I watched the 1st season and a couple episodes of Narcos Mexico. And I like Narcos. Season 1 of Narcos is amazing, and Season 2 of Narcos is terrible. And Season 1 of Narcos Mexico is pretty damn good. Diego Luna is a very, very good antagonist. Or I should say, he plays a very good antagonist, because obviously, he's playing some of these. Right. I couldn't get into Season 2 because the protagonist, because in Narcos, the protagonist in Season 3 eventually is Pedro Pascal, and he's like a ATF? I think he's like an ATF agent or whatever. In Narcos Mexico, they have the original guy he's like it's DEA, not ATF, DEA. He's a DEA agent who's originally from like somewhere in Northern California. We actually see like his backstory and stuff, and he's obviously a real person because Narcos is all based off of real life. And of course, this isn't a spoiler because it's history. He gets killed at the end of the 1st season. It's the thing that happens. And then, because of how history goes, he gets replaced. He's like this Latino dude, like he speaks really good Spanish, like that kind of thing. He gets replaced by like a bunch of white dudes. That is just like a DEA task force. I'm just like, I'm not interested in any of these murderers. Not really interested in these guys who are much more like we served during the Gulf War and now we're here or whatever. So, yeah.
Before we segue into Showtime, I want to talk about Monster Prom too.
Monster Camp!
Yes! Monster Camp!
It's very good.
I really like the new romance options that they have implemented. They're all amazing.
Yes.
And I appreciate the cameos that come from some of the other characters from the original, and also the other new characters like the camp counselors and stuff. They're all just phenomenal.
Can I say that
Zoe.
It does not have Zoe. At least as far as I can tell. There's like 1,100 different scenarios, or not scenarios, but paths in the game.
Yeah.
So
what I will say is that from what I've seen, which hasn't been too much, every single one of the designs for like the rumor people has been amazing. Because there's a thing in the game when you go. So in the original Monster Prom, you would have lunch and you would like go and sit with people, and if you didn't sit with any of the love interests, there were like random people to sit with who would give you like stat bonuses. In this game, instead, there is the Mothman, who you can sit with.
He's so sweet.
He is. He's very prim and proper, but also a huge gossip. And you go and you make gossip, which is amazing because it's like you have like two choices, and then it's a Mad Lib. You get two choices, or you get like
6 choices or something.
4 choices twice. There we go.
There we go. That's
8.
it.
And then you fill in a word, basically. It's like, how would you describe a hamburger was the one I had today. Choose a word that would describe hamburger. And then somebody will show up and just be like, yo, so I heard this rumor, and if you're playing multiplayer, it's about one of the other players. If you're playing single player, it's about you, which is very amusing. Because my character... Yeah, my character's apparently was part of a religion that's existed since 300 BC. That the Church of Big Chungus, if I remember correctly.
Church of Big Chungus.
Yeah. And
I would join that church.
Excellent. I believe we got like +2 creativity on it or something. But it's like the people who tell you like what happened to those rumors are all amazing. Their character designs are all amazing. And they're just like random people because I don't think you see them any other time, or I haven't seen them any other time.
I think they may pop up in like different scenarios, but not often. Like,
they might
lifeguards a lot,
or they could also be like previews of what future romance options might be, since they have full designs. Because one of them, when they popped up for me, looked a lot like a lich, and there'd been an earlier thing that was talking about Larry the Lich and how he's certainly a fully fleshed out character but just doesn't appear in this game. But then later, one of the people giving the rumor looked a lot like a lich, and I was like,
Yeah, the person I saw today was like literally like a full-on tiefling. Like she had a tail and like horns and everything. I'm like, wow, alright. Okay.
Amazing.
Well then. It's all the stuff is good. I got a very interesting Milo ending today, which is why I'm dying about it. Yeah.
I like them, but I haven't gone after them yet.
I have played through like maybe 5 games, 2 of which I tried to rush for endings, and I haven't gotten a single. Like I've gotten turned down every time.
I have done 3 times, and I have succeeded twice, and they were both like special endings. One of them was an Aravi one, and one of them was a Milo one. And then I tried going after Joy, but I had no idea which stats I was supposed to get, so I failed.
Yeah, I failed on Joy, I failed on Dahlia, and I failed on Aravi.
Unfortunate. Oh.
You're welcome, everybody.
Thanks. Rip headphone users just a little bit.
Okay.
So yeah, Monster Camp's great. I will probably play more of it this weekend after I finished Outer Wilds, because I'm not finished with that game yet. I'm so close.
I'm surprised. I thought you were gonna. I was infatuated with watching you try to get to the the probe shuttle with the jellyfish. You were on.
The probe tracking module. Yeah, I figured it out. I ended up figuring out with some light prodding from a couple people in chat who had played the game before.
That was completely infatuating to me. Like I was like, ooh, this game looks really good, but I feel like it's one of those games that you can only play once, and if you watch other people play it, it's just like, I ruined it for myself.
I would definitely recommend playing it without having seen anything, because it's like Return of the Obra Dinn is that way too. Return of the Obra Dinn is shorter by far, but it's the same sort of thing of don't spoil yourself because the game is amazing. I basically have like maybe an hour left of it because I have to do like one last thing because I've solved all of the other mysteries and I got one mystery left to go and do, and I failed it last time because I was impatient / bad at the game.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow though, and then I'll talk about that at the outros of the show. I don't have a good segue here. We should play this game because we have a crew advance we should choose.
Yeah, what kind of crew advance do you guys want to use?
That's a good question. The answer is I don't know.
What did we shelf last time?
That's not a good answer.
I will ask Kelsa, since since Link did already build a shuttle, can we just mark shuttle on ship gear off?
I'll allow it. Yeah, that makes sense. No, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just want to match the mechanics with the fiction.
Exactly.
Did we get our guns?
We did get the guns last time.
We did. We got the particle cannons already. We have them. We have the particle cannons.
Are they attached?
Yes, they are. They're marked here.
Okay.
So now we have.
I'm not looking.
We have.
Go ahead.
We wanted to get a fake transponder, which means we needed to upgrade our comms and then figure out how much it costs to get a fake transponder / steal one. So we could upgrade our comms now.
That'll work.
All right, let's do it.
Because I feel like we got a decent amount of heat in most systems at this point.
Just a little bit. Tad, it's fine. All right, we have comms 3 now, and I can remove the. We need one advance. Cool. Yeah, so we'll have to figure out fake transponder stuff, which can give us give us onus to do things.
Awesome. All right, so that is taken care of. Who remembers where we were at last week?
I have no fucking clue.
We saved a K-pop band.
Yeah, we
did.
finished the
K-pop band.
Also,
I believe we
Sacred
basically
Way
just
Temple.
Oh.
Yep.
Yes.
Sorry.
That too.
And I made long-lasting friends with Treasure, the space cat.
Yes. And also, Tempo had been addicted to that Space Shadowrun MMO, and Reprisal from the Night Speakers put a hold on their account, so now they can't play their new I was going to say addiction, but that's not the correct mechanical term. Vice. Yes.
Isn't it? It's, yeah. You know.
Weren't they paid off?
You know, I think they were. I didn't actually write that in my notes, but I think you're correct.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm pretty sure that Tempo just paid them.
Yeah.
I'm here. What did I pay?
You paid the Night Speakers to give you your Shadowrun
Your
MMO
account access for
back.
your MMO back.
But you did get kicked out.
Yeah, I think I did give them money to give me my. Yeah.
It was
Good
a
guy.
ransom.
It was literally ransom. Exactly.
I love it.
You gave him 2 cred, too.
Well, I mean, mechanically that's what's required, but yeah.
It's still a lot of money.
I mean, there are definitely some people who spend that much on MMO accounts.
Oh, for sure. I'm not saying they're not.
joke.
But...
Hey, Kat, what are you doing?
So yeah,
I still have Sharpnel, though.
We're in Holtz. I think we went back to Sanhandra to do the drop off of the Space Command.
Yes, I think that's correct. And I have here that Krieg gave Sumchan the bird and was like, "Look, we're done.
Yep.
I did the thing. We
do
out." Yeah, do not call. I've blocked your number. We are not friends.
Yep.
And I don't owe you anything. Basically.
Also, we made we crafted the grappling thing for Crow.
Yes, I'm excited.
The weird grappling thing.
I'll be like, get over here.
Get over.
Crow gets heckin' drunk. That's what my notes say.
Isn't that always like?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
pretty much is.
episode.
I had to tuck him in. I remember that.
Yep.
That's right. That's right. We had a very, very real moment towards the end there.
Yeah, we had some good character moments.
Indeed.
Like
Right.
anytime someone stresses out, I try to have Mineki check on someone.
Don't worry, I'm on my way to my third trauma.
Come on, cat. No, I want
I'm
you to
working
put your
on it.
paw
I'm working
on my
it.
hand on camera. Just put your paw
Cat doesn't want to do it.
on my hand.
So
Almost.
we should find a line on a fake transponder. We keep getting in trouble for things, so we should be able to get into systems without people knowing who we are. That would be nice.
You know, somebody knows somebody who knows somebody about that, except you just gave him the bird and told him to never talk to you again.
I mean, we know other people. It's not like they're the only person who knows.
How close are we to
That's true.
Balmora? Aren't we pretty close to Balmora?
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 What's Balmora?
Yeah, isn't Balmora the industry planet or whatever?
Injury?
No.
Balmora, I think, is Star Wars.
Yeah, Balmora's Star
Okay,
Wars.
well, I want to go to Balmora, so...
I genuinely looked
So
at the star
screw you
map to find
guys.
Balmora.
I did too.
There's Baftoma, which is
Maybe
not
that's
bad
what I
at
was.
all.
Maybe
Yeah.
I was thinking of Baftoma.
No, Baftoma is the rock that everybody hides on in the Rin system because it's dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the
We went there, but-
I was thinking, aren't we near the industrial type planet?
No,
'Cause they
that's-
shot
No.
something there.
That's
Nyota.
2 sectors away. Or 2
Okay.
systems away. You guys are in Holt right now. You're on Sahandra, which is the tidally locked planet, which has one side constantly facing the sun and one constantly facing
oddball.
shadow. And everybody that lives on it is just on that thin strip of land between the sun and the night. And then Mem, the ocean planet with the home of the Memish Xenos, is also in this system. And where you were before, Voss, also known as Glimmer, is also in this system. Previously, there was another planet called Omega. Now, instead, there is a asteroid belt.
That's
Reasons.
that. I mean, it could
Oops.
be worse. It could still exist.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. True.
I know somebody who might be able to help, and we haven't talked to them at all.
Oh.
Because
is
they're my friend, and we've only talked about them since we made them. That's Six-Fingered Shin, the black market dealer.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So tell me more about Six-Fingered Shin. Where do they live? Where can we find them?
They're on Sanhandra.
Of course
because that's
they
what we
are.
did. Because that makes sense. Lax trade policies.
It's true.
It does.
That is true.
That's why we found all the smugglers last game, so...
Exactly. I was trying to figure out like what species they are because I didn't think about it. I have it in brackets right now.
Yeah.
Let's make them because I'm trying to remember what kind of aliens we have in this game.
Let's see. We don't have cool alien names like you do in your game, 'cause I'm bad at this. Other than, of course, Lynx's own, which is the Illumians. We have, let's see, the aliens that are like Ballad. Yep. We have. Let's see, what other?
Oh, I know what to make them. Squid hair people.
Squid hair
like
people.
ink. Yeah, we're gonna make them like that. Yeah.
Yes, squid hair people like ink. Beautiful.
Yeah. Squid hair person is what I'll write in my notes. Yeah, they're a squid hair person, and they are a black market deal on Sanhandra.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Cool. So yeah, they're your friend. How? They're your uptick. They're not just some friend. They're your good friend. They're your close friend. First of all, when is the last time that you saw them?
The last time I was in Holt, which was a while ago. Yeah. Last time I was in Holt, which was a while ago.
I am respectfully restraining myself from chewing on them.
And,
I don't know if I'm bringing y'all with me yet. We're just talking who this person is.
Podium, Joey, thank you for the host with 8 viewers.
Hello, thank you.
Hello. Let's see.
I can tell you what I have.
They got you out of a... I bet that's supposed to say bad place, but my notes say... Oh, guild.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got you out of guild space. Okay.
Yes.
That makes sense. Cat, why are you doing this to me?
Yeah, they were the one who ended up saving me after Yala throw me under the bus.
Right.
Under the space bus.
Space bus.
Gotta watch out for the space buses.
I know. They're killer. They also gave Link the name. They gave them her alias.
Okay. Sweet. Can you... I need this cat. Alright, she is sitting on my notebook. I tried flipping some pages, and then she sat on the flipped over pages, so I couldn't flip them back.
Cat, please.
She's so needy.
To meet them, I will bring Maneki and Krieg. I will invite Maneki and Krieg. I don't know if anybody else just is like, oh, you're going and doing things. I'm going to follow you. But I invite those two to come with me.
I come uninvited.
Yeah, I figured.
Saw that coming.
Yeah, Pro after last time is definitely like, oh, okay, y'all are good. Oh, I'm back to the fridge now. See you later.
Ouch. All right. Well, sure. Let's go.
All right.
So where do you meet up with Six Fingered Shin? I don't think they have like an office for their black market dealings. Do they do it?
They definitely have a front office.
Okay.
They got a front shop, and then they have a back place. They probably are like a I'm thinking like they sell furniture in the front.
No, they have a space bodega. Maybe.
I'm thinking for Six Fingered Shin, they're more of a furniture in the front, definitely not furniture in the back.
It's very Nautilus.
Business in the front, party in the back.
Too, because they're squid people.
Yeah.
Nice.
They got lots of non-angular furniture.
Look, they're a kid
Awesome.
now, and then they're a squid now.
I got a cup of peppermint tea, and I put this hot honey in it, which is spicy honey.
Ooh.
And like a little drip of Jameson, and it's absolutely delightful. Just wanted to let you guys know how good my tea was.
That's what Six Fingered Shin is drinking right now.
Yeah.
Sure, I see.
Yeah.
So yeah, you come in, and it's like a slow day in the furniture shop, and it's got these beautiful sweeping circles for chairs and even like sofas and tables that seem to be made out of like balls that just kind of hang together in the air. And leaning over the counter is Six Fingered Shin, and they're sipping on some coffee, tea. Smells delightfully of hot honey and peppermint and whatever the space equivalent of Jameson is.
I immediately occupy a nearby couch. Just all for myself.
Yeah,
Link... I find the most elaborate seat-looking thing, like something hanging from the ceiling built for bat people or some shit, and I tried to find a way to sit on it.
Brilliant.
There is a timid wave from Link, just like,
Krieg is
hey,
just gonna
Shin.
stay with Link while everybody else runs off to be gremlins.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
no,
I think it's hilarious.
Go on.
I was occupying a seat nearby, so I could be part of the conversation.
So you can.
Oh, I'm running off to be a gremlin.
Which, by the way, Maneki on the couch is totally like in the middle of the middle cushion, and then like her tail is just on one cushion, and her like paws are just on the other cushion to take up as much possible
Oh no,
space.
I'm completely stretched out.
Yeah.
Just like cat stretch.
Yep.
This is not
Very cat. Yeah, and I think it's hilarious. You're standing there like at Craig's waist, because, well, maybe a little bit higher than that, but he's tall
taller.
and you are short.
Yes.
He's tall, you are short, and yeah. So, Shin sees you, and gives you like a little wave back, and is like, "Well, I thought you'd give me a call when you're next back in Holt. Just dropping by then, are we?"
Well, yeah, a little bit. We had a job. Oh, by the way, Shin, this is my crew. She kind of like motions around because the only person actually next to her is Krieg.
I waved from hanging upside down from like an actual lighting fixture that I thought was a couch.
Yes.
This is
Yeah.
this is Krieg.
Hey,
He's our pilot. That's Maneki. Points to Maneki. She is
Cat.
She's an expert.
Captain.
I am the captain.
I don't say captain. I refuse to say captain. She's our expert on the mystical. And then that's Tempo.
Hi.
They exist.
I'll have you know I am the most fundamental part of this whole organization we got going here.
You can like hanging upside down from a chandelier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maneki is not the captain. Maneki is the catin.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, they just kind of nod and they're like, "I see. You're always having the most interesting of friends."
Yeah, you know. Hey, you gotta have interesting friends, right?
I suppose with the whole crew here, you're not just on a social call then, right?
Unfortunately, no.
As scrumptious as you do look, I believe Link was here for a bit of business.
Yeah, also, we are missing a member of our crew here, but it's fine. You can meet him later.
Right now is perfect time for Flash to whatever Crow's doing. Crow, what are you doing?
Probably like raiding the fridge while everybody's gone and like taking everybody's stuff that's like marked with their name. Crow is like a kid in a candy store because like no one else is on the ship, so he's just getting like trash and like, ooh, cookies. Like,
Are you feeding Gaffrey?
oh yeah,
You had one
me
good.
and Gaffrey are
Hey,
totally
Gaffrey.
hanging out.
Excellent. It's you and Gaffrey. Important. You're not alone on the ship.
I'm like the bad Aunt Gaffrey. Like I feed him all the bad people food, and you like feed him the good nutritious treats. You know, like.
Oh.
Gaffrey's enjoying
Wow.
himself today.
Yes. Indeed.
Jeffrey's gonna have gas.
Gassy puppy.
Gas free.
Poor Dooge.
Poor dude. It's like, yeah, so social calls later, but right now, yeah, Mineki's right, business. Can we talk in the back?
Certainly, I was going to suggest it.
Thanks.
Why don't
I
you
am no
collect-
longer hanging from the chandelier and standing directly behind Link.
Perfect. I was going to say, can you
How much
collect
is
the rest
this
of your
couch?
crew?
I mean, they can come. Like, it does concern all of us, so.
Yeah. You can find the price on the, well, come along, we'll discuss it in the back.
Yeah.
A friend of Link?
I'll hop off and join him.
Alright.
So, follow Shin into the back room.
Alrighty. Yeah. You make it to the back room, and it's like an office. Like there's like a door leading out of this office as well, like a back door. But like when you go into the back immediately, there's like a curtain that goes across the doorway, and there's like very comfortable seating, enough for everybody to have a chair and a desk. And Shin's got like a chair on the far side of their desk, and there's like bookshelves on the wall. Like there's this huge like painting of an oceanscape that's like 6 foot by 8 foot, taking up like most of one wall. And so they kind of gesture to the chairs in front of their desk, and they take a seat themselves and are like, well, I know you've got a pretty good handle on my particular type of inventory, but what are you in the market for these days?
We're looking for a new transponder. Had a little bit of a run-in with, the authorities, so...
That's a common problem these days.
Yeah. Turns out, even though we are totally legitimate bounty hunters, people don't think that that's the way it goes. Just shrugs.
Now give like the biggest smirk possible to make it absolutely clear that we are legitimate bounty hunters.
I don't think it works like that, but okay. Yeah, so let me see here. Double check what it does. I know there was a part in here.
Yeah, it's
on this page.
It's part of the Star Dancer stuff.
Star Dancer stuff. Aha, thank you. Yeah, I knew it was on one of the other ships, so that is...
Or no, it's not. The fake transponder is something anybody can get. False ship papers is on the Star Dancer.
Oh, okay. So it's on... Okay.
It's comms is what it is.
Okay.
The comms
Thank
module.
you. It's the comms module. Okay. Troop grade ship modules. Here we go. Comms module. Fake transponder. Broadcasts a different ship's signal or plays powerful recording sensor echoes. Can act as a beacon usable remotely. Okay. Okay. And yeah, so they hit a button, and like a screen comes down behind them, and it starts projecting like a rotating image of a transponder, and like then it like breaks into like 4 different pieces, and they start spinning at different rates.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Sometimes.
And you can see like there's basically different models that offer different benefits and whatever, and like they're from different manufacturers and they have different price points. And yeah, so they kind of point over their shoulder and are like, these are the models that I have in stock currently, but if you're looking for something special, I could definitely dig around. But,
the ones that are already there, are they like, is it, how much are the ones that they already have?
They range from 5 cred to 8 cred.
Sounds about right.
So for like the basic one that does not have like the remote option, that would be the 5 cred. And then for everything that is describing in the fake transponder under comms module on page 120. That's going to be 6 or 7 cred, depending on how hot you're all right with it being.
Oh, good. All right.
And then the one for 8 cred, in addition to everything that it lists there, like comes with like a list, like with like 3 verified identities for your ship already, like pre-programmed and stuff.
All right. Yeah, so like looks over them, just like, I don't know if we need anything special, but and she points to the 5 cred one. That one's out. No.
So what were the other ones? 5 cred and
6, 7, and 8.
6 and 7 are just like the standard module. It's just how much heat they got on them, and then 8 has 3 pre-programmed like ship, like pre-programmed
and it's
ship
clean
modules. Yeah, and it's clean.
So for 7, it's clean. For 6, then you may be picking up some heat or some bad karma with another faction.
the one that's and it's 7 cred.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like she looks around the room, just like, any of you have any questions about this? Because I have my preference, but you know.
I would prefer something that doesn't put any heat on us. So.
What is your preference, Nate?
I mean, I prefer the one that has pre-programmed ones, honestly. As much as I can do some programming myself. You know, not having to do the work.
For sure.
The pre-programmed ones, those are...
That's the 8 cred one. It comes with 3 pre-programmed, like, ship identities, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have options.
It's got the thing where you can like flip the license plates.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's the transport
space
license
version.
plate fit.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be an investment, but useful indeed.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
pay for itself considering how much heat we've been attracting.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. It's also 8 cred, obviously. So.
No. I mean, we need to take account of how much we have. I have 3 cred that I can spare.
Damn. All right.
I ain't got shit.
I mean, I can go into my own personal stash and put some money into it because that's one I would be down to do. And obviously, we got a little bit of money on the ship, and it like looks back at Shin, just like, we can pay for this. We just need to work it out.
Does that happen to be with the friend discount link?
Just like looks at Shin, just like knowing look at Shin.
The shit
This
having
is the
police
friend.
racing. Yeah.
This is the friend discount.
Yep.
I never used to ask.
Of course, you can always take out a loan. I know that Link's good for it.
Ooh, I'll take out a loan for you.
Well,
You're not here.
What are we at? What are we at fund wise? Like I said, I can put in 3.
And I can provide one currently.
The ship itself has 1. I'm 100% willing to pull out some money from my own stash to get this because I think this is important. Because we can do that.
Knowing what you were doing, I probably would have let you guys know that I have 2 cred to spend too.
Yeah, I wouldn't have kept you in the dark
like,
about
knowing
this.
that we were gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah, knowing that you were gonna go buy something, I would have told you like I have 2 cred to spare.
Yeah.
And that would bring
It
us
sounds
up
like
to 7.
it sounds like altogether, if people are willing to spend their cred on this.
Then we absolutely have.
Yeah, like this is
Yeah.
an important investment. Like spending cred on it isn't a big deal.
Yeah. It's just a question of who's spending what. So I heard you
Yeah,
have.
that's fair. I just wanted to remind you that mechanically going into debt was also an option.
Yeah.
Yes, we can still do that. It's possible, but so Krieg, you have 3.
I have 3. Yeah.
The ship has 1. Maneki, you have 1.
I have 1 to spare, yes.
So 5.
I have 0.
You have 0, but you can spend stash if you would like.
And Crow says he has 2.
2.
I would not like.
Yeah. And then I'll spend for the last one. I'll spend 2 stash to make it 8. If we're all good with everybody spending their credit and me putting some stash.
I'll pay 1 of my stash if you're paying stash.
You have to pay 2 stash to make it 1 cred.
Oh, 2 stash to make 1 cred. Okay.
Yep.
So don't worry about it.
Okay.
Unless you want to turn one of your stash to a cred for the ship in general. You know.
Yeah, I'll give a cred to the ship.
Okay. Cool. So everybody clear your cred.
Yep. And go ahead and
money that I don't have for more than 5 seconds anyway.
Yep.
This is why we do jobs, to make money.
Exactly.
Alright.
So yeah, we hand over all that cred to Shin.
Now how much
Yep.
of that so far?
Do you are you actually I think it'll be like free with purchase as a friends discount.
He throws the couch in with every transponder.
My eyes go wide and I'm like, I am satisfied with this, let's go.
free couch with every fake transponder.
Free couch. I'm down with that.
Yeah,
Take a free couch. We'll choose one on the way out. We'll choose one on the way out. And then like while people are leaving, it's just like goes up like, hey, meet me at like you know that bar that's like a few, like 2 districts down from you.
Oh, where we went the other time.
Yeah.
That was, oh my gosh, that must have been a year ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago. Let's meet there in like, I don't know, 3 hours.
Yeah, I'll be off by then.
Okay, cool. I'll see you there.
I'll see you then.
Turns around and we're gonna go choose a couch.
Yep.
Meeting you.
Then we have the couch choosing montage for the next hour.
Yep.
Yep.
I definitely like roll around and test out different couches until I find the one I'm satisfied with, and I will levitate it out with me sitting on it.
Perfect.
I think one of the couches we find is a couch that is designed to work with ships with variable gravity, because it's like completely rounded, so like if it can fall up and just the bottom of it hits it, because there is no top.
Nice.
It's just a bean bag, and you sit on it, and it just floats.
Yeah, it's wondrous. We don't get that one, but
we probably get the most impractical couch that you could possibly get for a spaceship. I'm like 99% sure.
There's one
It's literally just a cat tower.
Yeah, there's one that's designed to be like underwater for like the squid people, and it's like I do not get in that one. It's like since I was testing out, there's part of the montage of someone trying to push me into the tank, and I'm just like claws out.
I have to imagine the one we get is it's like a like kind of looks like the top of a carousel. So it's like there's like all the it's a circle, and like all the cushions are around it, and then there's like a raised part in the middle, and that's where Maneki just sits.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So
Nice.
we take our carousel couch with us. God, that would be annoying as hell to sit on, because there's like no backrest. It's just like
It's got a little bit of a backrest, but not
a little
really.
bit, not enough is the problem. You can't really lean back on it because you would just like
You land on the cat.
Yeah. Yep. This is a problem.
The three fake identities for your ship are the Sidonia, the Wish Upon a Star, and the Wise Confidence.
The Sidonia.
I put it
Oh,
in
yep,
them
I see
already.
it.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Nice. Oh, it hasn't updated for me. Thank you. Perfect. Nice. Wise confidence. Do we know what type of ships they proclaim to be?
More or less the same size ship you guys are.
Okay. I'm wondering because obviously with the packet loss, we claim to be a mining vessel.
Hey,
That was the one with all the heat on it.
We mined the crap out of that spaceship we hit.
We did. The one time we used the drill. The one time.
Listen,
We lost Rhys.
I'm determined to get us all the way up to a dreadnought before this game is over, though.
I'm still here.
Jeez.
I was giving the boyo some love before bed.
Oh, gotcha.
He's in a different facing now, though.
Yes, I have turned over.
So we have a fake transponder. We can't use it yet because we need crew upgrades in order to actually install it, but we have it. Which means we can't leave the system yet, really.
I mean, it'll be harder.
Hey, Crow. You want to go? I mean, this is to everybody, but Crow, you know, has been raiding our fridge and stuff. Want to go look at the bounty board?
So Crow runs out of his room with the dog behind him, and probably is like covered in chip dust, and is like, "Oh yeah, let's go. I'm totally ready."
Have you been feeding Gaffrey again?
No, yes.
Gaffrey farts on.
Yeah, just like
No,
just the
no,
slow
absolutely
dog
not.
fart.
Yeah.
I'm on the new couch and I'm just pawing it.
Oh yeah, we got a new
Oh,
couch.
what's with the couch?
We got
That's
it for
cool.
free.
It's part of the purchase.
Yeah. I have a friend who's the furniture
So-
dealer.
So, if I understand this correctly, it's a circle. So Crow immediately like encircles the couch with his body.
Just like lay down on it and
couch.
curl around.
Yes.
Nice.
I was-
Excellent.
Yes. I need to test it out.
Kelsa, I have worries.
I
When
was
did you roll
absolutely
25 D6?
I was absolutely pawing it and rolling all over it to get my scent on it so Gaffrey doesn't claim it. It's fine.
But I like it though. It'll be a good pass out spot.
Yeah, that was exactly what we were thinking about. Definitely. Yep.
100% what you were thinking about.
You know,
Look.
I'm really tired of tripping over a might as well be a corpse every time I'm going to my bed. So no,
I
you
mean-
can fall asleep on a couch.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, this is our second couch, right? Like we had the old other couch.
We did have that other one we picked up from the street corner before we left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that street corner couch, you know.
And while that one has its charm, it's got its charm. Like this is gonna be better.
I'm loafing
Look.
in the middle of it now.
Oh.
I'm convinced Kelsa's over here playing Shadowrun with this 25 D6 roll here.
She's making jobs.
I know.
I'm making jobs because it didn't have jobs, and you're like, let's go look at the bounty board, and I'm like, shit, I knew I forgot to do my homework.
We need to make money.
I'm just being a goof.
Wake up, gotta make money. Unless Stev is
We
like,
don't
hey,
need money.
you know
Just
what time it
borrow
is?
money from people
It's-
and don't pay it back.
It's favor time.
It's fine.
Well, it might be favor time, but I
Oh,
still have to
no.
figure out what job Steph would need you to do.
Damn it, independent parlor.
What are you doing?
Mm.
Cat, what are you even
Does
doing?
six-fingered shin have any work?
Like being a cat.
I mean, they might, but I don't know. We'll see. I can go ask them.
I mean, since we're
I mean,
going to see the bounty board, you might as well ask them anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna meet them later, so we might bring it up and bring it up in conversation. Yeah, maybe. I mean, they do sell a lot of things. So I can imagine, maybe. I mean, I'll ask them but I want to see the other things we have, because we had that. What did we have left over? Like that church job we didn't want to do. And that was it.
And the other one
Yeah,
was
there was only a few ones that weren't very
one that
good.
We've already done.
Yeah, exactly. We had done that already, and we
I do like the way we planned it though, where we can do a job when we're in certain systems and then we plan out our route.
yeah, it's worked out well so far. I mean, I think if I was a different type of person, I'd say there's a more efficient way of doing this. But you know what?
That sounds weird. Efficiency? That doesn't sound like anybody's game.
Who likes
I
efficiency?
mean, who do you think you are, Gaffery?
Sure,
I'll
Gaffer.
have you know I'm very efficient at what I do.
Yeah.
And what do you do?
Yeah, what is it that you do here anyway?
All this stuff that I walk out of the room.
Oh, just all of this, you know, just all of it.
We're calling in the Bobs.
Yeah.
We're totally calling in the Bobs on tempo. It's like, what would you say you do here?
Yeah, I think Link goes to start making some coffee. He's just like, so, you know, I never asked this, you know, a while ago when this happened when I was with Breaker, but who was that other person that was on this ship? I heard you had like a doctor or something here.
Oh yes, he was very.
He's a fixer-upper.
Oh, I forget his name. He was my best friend the whole time he was here, though.
Salib Singh, I believe his name was.
Alright. I don't know anybody by that name, but that's cool. They sound... I mean, I didn't really... What'd you do? What'd they do with you? Like, obviously fix you up.
I mean, they helped us with the job. They managed to patch me up. That was always nice.
I was very
Finally got
busy
rid of that
during that stint.
Yeah.
They complained a lot that they weren't a veterinarian.
That's fair.
That seems like something a doctor would do, I think. I don't know.
Well, they did also assist us in avoiding a four-armed gorilla thing.
Oh!
Yeah, you missed the gorilla.
Oh yes, you missed
Yeah,
the gorilla.
That was the jungle bounty.
Yeah, that job sucked.
Jungle? Like a Ketty. That jungle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were on a kitty.
That sounds really dangerous. Gotta be honest.
Well,
It was
the
a
worst part
pretty
was
shitty time.
Yeah, the
It
worst
wasn't
part
the
was
best, to be honest.
artifact. The moment you touch it, it makes you want to, and I shudder, become vegetarian.
That
I forgot about that.
doesn't sound so bad.
It's
Darling,
horrifying.
I'm a obligatory carnivore.
It's true. Apologies. I obviously as not an exclusive carnivore, I didn't think about that. But, huh? It just made you want to be a vegetarian? That's it?
Did. And I had
Wow.
force attack in my mind.
I should have.
It also made me want
You
to
know-
refrain from violence.
Oh, that. I was gonna say it seems kind of weird that there would be like an artifact or something that would just be like, ah, yes, this is the ring of vegetarianism or whatever. But pacifism, now that makes more sense.
Well, I was studying it for a little bit. I believe it's part of the set.
Set?
Yeah, if it was paired with others of its like, then I believe they come something more without the negative drawbacks.
I mean, I feel like there's like there's probably a cult around that type of thing. Like a peace cult or something. I don't know. Sounds like the right type of thing. Maybe. Oh, you know who probably wants that? You know who probably wants that? Those crazy space ninjas.
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, they
but
probably.
if the crazy magic items of peacefulness, they aren't going to be ninjas no more. Ninja's a violent thing to be.
I mean, some of them might be. They're like warrior monks or whatever. I don't know. And like, was it a thing? Like, was the person you were getting, were they all like pacifism things?
They were pretty chill.
No, they were pretty dangerous.
Yeah, so like, you know, maybe it's a like anybody around you doesn't want to attack you, but doesn't go the other way. Well, I don't have it, obviously.
Possibly,
Obviously,
I did ask if they had a buyer, as I was mildly interested in completing the set, but they refused to answer, which tells me yes, they did have a buyer already.
As far as magic items go, it was bloody boring. Like, it didn't blow anything up. Couldn't levitate anything.
It did make it difficult for others to attack the one wearing it.
Like I said, boring.
I was gonna say most artifacts like aren't that exciting, considering most artifacts are like, you know, jump drives and bot cores, which are exciting in their own way. Just not blowing things up or whatever, you crazed soldier.
Well, yes, we might come across someone wielding that ring among other things later.
You get a call from Stev.
Oh, good. All right.
You're welcome. Sorry, it's been taking me a minute to get to this. Okay.
No, it's good. This is partly us riffing, so you could do it. So.
And I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, hit the thing because we were gonna look at the bounty board, but we got caught up in other things.
And now
what's
Stev's
Steph looking like today?
Stev has like a blonde pompadour and mutton chops that are just absolutely like poofy.
So let me guess, they're in a ska band.
With his crystal teeth. I mean, he might be.
Today.
And he's wearing like a almost like a military type jacket, but it's a military you don't recognize. That's because it's the Independent Parliament. Spoilers.
Oh, I thought he was in his Lieutenant Surge cosplay.
I was just thinking he's like a member of like the Yakuza, but it's like the 50s Yakuza. So like
exactly like that, except no.
Yeah.
So yeah, he smiles into the camera and is like, I'm so glad to see that you're in system.
Oh, hey Stev, how's it going?
It's going fantastically. Well, not exactly fantastically. I need to call in that favor.
Right, that favor. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What's up?
Well, you all are extraction specialists. And, well, you see, and he kind of clears his throat and he's like,
I yell from the background, that's what I do here.
So he kind of like clears his throat and is like, right, yes. Well, there is disturbance here on Mem, and there's a faction internally to Mem that is working against their own cause here, and I'm afraid they need to be quieted. And so I'm coming to you because this really needs to be off the books. An independent parliament cannot work directly. It'll be seen as a conflict of interest and all of that. As a disinterested third party, we just need you to come and get Espanor and remove them before they're able to fulfill their acts of terrorism. They don't need to be murdered or arrested. They just need to be removed from Mem.
Okay. Hold on. Acts of terror? What? Okay.
He's been... And, like, Stev takes a moment to, like, collect his thoughts and is like... Espa is a ambitious and cunning son of a bitch. Honestly, I would respect him if he wasn't also treacherous as fuck. And...
Okay.
He's working to undermine independent parliament and the best interests of the Memish people and betray them to the hegemony. And it's gonna be a whole mess.
So you want us to like dump him somewhere, basically? That's not Mem? That's what I'm hearing.
How about in
basically. It'd be better if it was not in Holt, even. I think the trip home would make him rethink his priorities. Once he's had a chance to see what the hegemony is really like, be disillusioned to the promises that the governor is making.
Huh.
Well, how about this then? We extract them and escort them to the hegemony so they can see firsthand.
Does this favor pay?
Yes, of course it pays. I'm a good friend. But that doesn't mean I don't need help from time to time. I'm willing to help you back, of course. I'm not going to ask for something for nothing. You can't say no to this.
That's what I figured. But how much are we being paid?
I kind of like under my breath, I'm like, can't say no to this watch.
So yeah, he says, hold on. Where's money at? Here. Okay, cat, please. What is your problem? Okay.
You will be gifted another cat.
More cats! He says 6 cred.
Ooh. Alright. Alright. Find some very dangerous person and dump them somewhere. Okay.
Yep.
So I respond with, that sounds good, but I'm not saying yes just because you said you can't say no. And I kind of give him like a stare down with my hands on my hips.
I wasn't really talking to you as... Really.
Yeah. I mean... I can't... I mean... I don't want to speak on behalf of the whole crew, but I kind of have to. Yeah, sure. Can you give us some more information on Espa? That would be good. Of course. Cool.
Yeah, and so he'll send over a dossier. Espa is on Mem, obviously. He's never been off of Mem. And from what the intelligence that they have gathered about him is that he has been building up some popular belief that the hegemony is going to like set them free, and like he's basically a young idealist who does not see the lies, but at the same time is absolutely fantastic at lying himself. And he wants to, like, his long-term goal, and this is like psychoanalysis that is shorthand that has been like notated on that they have like, you know, this is what they believe his long-term goal is. So maybe it's not, but, you know, dossier says that his long-term goal is to make himself the planetary governor. Basically, under hegemonic rule, supplant the Memish aristocracy that is currently in existence, and supplant it with the hegemonic rule, but he gets to be in charge, basically.
Is he Memish?
Yes, he's Memish.
Okay.
He is Memish, and from what you see, he used to be a labor boss. Like, he was and he's been like collecting the labor movement and basically bad-mouthing the independent parliament, bad-mouthing the Memish independence front, and blaming both of those groups for every promise that was denied to them from the hegemony, instead of the fact that the hegemony is just fuckers that are going to lie to you all the time. He's got a bunch of scars that are packed with a deep ocean blue bioluminescence that kind of glows out of him. It's just this, like, his skin has like a bunch of cuts and stuff that have just like this eerie like blue glow coming out of them.
Oh dear, he saw that glow doctor.
He saw that glow doctor, yeah.
Oh, you did see that glow doctor. That's right. Oh, good.
And yeah, there is yeah, he's been working for the current planetary governor, but has been like planning to overthrow him himself, basically. And it's like the planetary governor is kind of in hiding right now because Mem has already declared their independence, and he's been told to leave, and he's like, I'm not leaving, this is my home. And they're like, you know, well, you're not in charge anymore, and it's a whole thing.
Hashtag not leaving this planet, and then take him from the planet.
All right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know?
But it's not that the guy that's hashtag not leaving this planet is not the one that you're taking off the planet. You're taking the guy that wants to take his old job.
Do we know where Espa like hangs out? Where he lives? Do we know that stuff, or is it just like?
Yeah, you've got. I mean, you don't know where he lives.
Okay.
It's not. His last known address is listed, but it's also listed that he is not there. As far as there, like, his last known address is marked as no longer valid, but there's no like forwarding address for it.
Right.
You do have a number of places where he frequents, but he has been very good at not following a pattern.
Okay, so he doesn't have a schedule.
No. Not currently. Like I said, he used to be a labor boss. He used to, you know, he used to have a schedule and he used to have a job. But since the Memish revolution took place and Mem is its own independent faction, he kind of broke away from what he was doing and was continuing to work with the old planetary governor. But now the planetary governor is in hiding, and no one knows exactly where Espa has gone.
I think we might need to tail this guy.
Yeah, usually high-profile targets like this in the military, we keep an eye on them for a while before moving in. We need to know what his patterns are.
Yeah.
We could probably use our drone for that.
Oh, that's a valid
definitely.
recon drone.
Yeah.
I don't know if your retcon drone can go underwater. That might be a problem.
That's a good question.
Could you attempt to modify it to be?
Absolutely.
I definitely could. Small drone for surveillance, mapping, intelligence gathering can be given simple instructions. Use comms quality when contested. Doesn't say, but I can modify it, yeah.
I think it would need to be modified. I don't think that by default it would go in water.
Then I'll try to modify it then.
Okay, yeah. For sure.
I'm rig it.
Okay. So I guess you guys are heading over to Mem then, or was there anything else you wanted to do on Sahandra before you left?
I can't think of anything.
Oh, you have to have your dinner with your meeting with.
Oh, right, yeah, meeting with
Shin.
Shin, yeah. Crow, you are invited because we're going to a bar. It's an
so in.
It is an open invitation for everybody else, but specifically to Crow. Link is like, hey, you wanna come to a bar with me?
Yes, I will definitely go to a bar with you.
Well,
awesome.
I could not turn that one down if I tried.
Somebody will need to make sure Crow gets home safely. I'll go too.
Awesome.
Alright, I guess I'm in. Shit.
Alright. Yeah, you didn't get
to be honest, I still do want to take a look at the bounty board anyway.
Oh yeah, for sure. But you didn't get to meet Six-Fingered Chin. So now you get to meet him.
Not as of yet, no.
Yeah, they're
good.
pretty good person. You'll like them, I think.
All right, but if you're going out,
Sound-
be back before 9. Understand?
That is entirely meaningless on this planet, but I get you. Yeah, so to the bar.
I don't promise to have any sense of time at all whatsoever while I'm out.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, to the bar.
To the bar.
To the bar.
Onward.
What kind of bar is this?
This is a bar that Six-Fingered Chin likes. So I think in this case it is a it's got a lot of it's very soft, is what I would say. Lots of curtains, lots of rugs. Like it has more of that like vibe of like a hookah bar than like a bar. You know what, if you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe some water features like built-in aquariums or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Cool. I like it. Yeah, so they're like waiting for you. Get blowing bubbles out of a not hookah.
Yep.
Because sure.
Yeah, and everybody is with me. We're all here together. So yeah, just take a seat next to them. Hey Jen. Oh, you never got to meet our last member of the crew. This is Crow.
Pleasure to meet you, Crow. Yes.
Nice to meet you officially. It is a pleasure, and I'll put my hand out to shake his hand, or shake their hand.
They only have 3 fingers on their hand, and they shake your hand.
That's fine.
No.
I didn't say had to have 5 fingers. Well, 4 fingers and a thumb.
Yep. They have 6 fingers.
But I do next ask, like, so what's good to drink here?
They'll
peppermint tea with hot honey and Jameson whiskey.
No, that's a home drink, not an out drink.
Oh, that's not an out drink. Gotcha.
No, you gotta. Yeah, they're like they name a fruit that is native to Mem, and say it's be mixed up and put into the husk of it. So it's kind of like you would see like a coconut drink here, but exotic space fruit instead.
It's more like a leche that grows underwater.
Yeah.
So it's got the spiky arms.
Right, yep. Except like the interior like white leche fruit actually like has a bioluminescence to it, and so like you like put that into the rest of the drink so it kind of glows a little bit.
So Crow is like, well, I will be right back. I'm gonna go get one. Would anybody else like anything?
I want one of those.
One of those mixed with rum, yeah.
I'm just gonna have what Shin's having.
I'll have one of those as well then.
So
I'll have one. It'd be great.
Everybody gets one.
All right, so I'll go get a round.
All right, yeah.
Wait, is Maneki gonna get like hammered? I think Psychic Space Cat on a drunken tirade would be hilarious.
It's up to the Cat.
So
Sure.
These drinks taste like a cloud if it was made out of alcohol and dreams.
I like it.
This almost tastes too happy to get drunk on.
Look, I don't know what your dreams are like, but
You asked for the best
everybody.
thing, not the best thing to get drunk on.
Not everybody
true.
only
Quite
gets
true.
sad drunk. Crow, and I kind of like poke him in the chest.
By the way, I'm calling you out. I didn't do this on the phone earlier because we were on the phone with a client, but you haven't pulled anyone out in years.
Are you talking to me?
Oh, totally.
I missed everything you just said. Sorry, I zoned out.
I
So
said
what did you say?
I said I'm totally calling you out for being a liar with our clients on the phone. You haven't pulled anyone out in years.
I am the extraction expert of this group. That's what I'm paid. That's what it says on my resume. I just
You have a
updated
resume?
it yesterday.
We have resumes.
I do, but not.
I just put it back on Space Monster. It's fine.
You. What? We'll talk about that later. Swear. So Shin, how is business otherwise? Now we're not actually talking business.
Well, now that we're not talking business, business has been great.
Nice.
You know, ever since Mem declared independence, the need for furniture has really increased. You'd be surprised.
How much property damage happened?
I get up and go dancing because I don't care for the business conversation at all. We're at a bar, right?
Dance,
There's dancing?
dance. Yeah, of course there is.
Crow totally smiles. Oops, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, as they go to dance, I just approach the bar counter and I'll say, "I'll have a white Lithios. Hold the vodka, the ice, and the Kahlua."
Well done.
You get your heavy cream and
I love it.
a couple of scritches.
I am content.
So Crow kind of like grins at the comment and says like, "Oh yeah, I hear Sanhandra is known for expertly crafted furniture."
Yeah, and they just kind of chuckle.
Yeah.
Tempo is a terrible dancer if anybody watches. Like, I'm out of rhythm. Kind of get that awkward white guy dance going. Pretty good.
Awesome. You okay? Man?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
I'm guessing wrong pipe.
Shae's dying, so
Oh no. Shae, don't die.
please don't die.
The heavy cream is killing her.
Wrong pipe.
I'm alright.
If it was
Okay.
if it was worse, I would have been up. She said wrong pipe.
Wrong pipe.
Yep, that's what I figured.
Yeah, I've done that. I'm glad you're all right.
Thank you.
And what about you?
Well,
Like, you
we've
got an
been
interesting crew you're running with these days.
Yeah, we've had some pretty good times. We kind of been all around the sector doing things. Last job was over on Glimmer, actually.
Yeah?
Don't know if you heard about that. Yeah, you ever heard of God, what they called? Krieg, what were they called?
Nightlife or something. It's actually the song playing in the bar right now.
Yep.
Yeah. She got rid of my cheat sheet. Yeah, nightlife or
Lifelight. That's what they're
Life
called.
Light. Yeah.
Lifelight. Yeah. That Lifelight.
I keep forgetting it because I had Space Girl stuck in my head. That was fantastic. I love the Space.
Life Light. Yes. Oh, Life Light. Yes, I've heard of them. They're
Yeah,
quite popular.
they were on Glimmer, and we got them out of a sticky situation, so to speak.
There were giant
Quote,
spiders.
unquote.
Yeah, it was kind of terrifying.
Ooh. Like you say giant spiders and like they kind of shudder and like their
I
tentacles.
yell that
like,
from the dance floor.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can hear this conversation, but
They can't. They're just yelling stuff about giant spiders.
Giant spiders.
Yeah.
It's the dance move I'm trying to get the It's the dance move I'm trying to get the dance floor to know.
Yeah, it's
I
it's
see.
completely unrelated to the conversation. They're just talking to another person about the giant spiders at that moment.
the giant
Right,
spiders. The giant spider is a dance from the Shadowrun MMO.
Mm.
It's one of my favorite dances.
Actually,
Yes.
oh my god, that's fantastic.
Perfect.
But I say the giant spiders were concerning, but I was much more worried about that mystic. That lady was crazy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And she got away.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much we can really do about that. Look, you know what that is? I believe Tempo said it best when they said, that's a whole lot of not my problem. So...
Until it becomes our problem.
A whole lot of problem for another day.
Exactly. Look, also I have a lot of other problems. I'm not going to worry about that right now.
Any problems I can help you with?
Yeah, actually. One thing, we were curious, actually. You happen to need any help?
Help?
Yeah.
Like your kind of help?
Yeah, like our kind of help.
We're quite good at furniture.
I come back from the dance floor carrying like a glass boot, like the ale boot, full of beer.
Right. Yeah, and they just kind of shake their head like, no, unless, no, you wouldn't.
You wouldn't what?
Well, it's a bit of a trek. It's not really your wheelhouse. You're more go-getters instead of go-get-ers. It's more of a transport job is what I'm trying to say.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the other crew you wanted, not us.
Yeah, we're not
I mean,
quite...
how big is
Thank
it?
you,
If we can
Rhys.
fit it, it might not be too much. If we can fit it might not be too big a problem.
Are we, like, moving furniture, or, like, what? What would it be?
Yeah, he,
I totally give Link, like, a pointed look, like, really? Did you just ask that?
Yeah!
yeah.
Because it might legitimately be something that's sewn into furniture or whatever. She's not gonna take any chances on this with Shin.
Yeah. They're like, no, not quite. It's a lot of
legally
electronics.
Sorry.
Electronics?
They're not particularly useful by themselves. They're parts, not fully implemented parts, you see, but they're stuck in iota, and, well, like I said, you're not really the type, so...
Yeah, I don't know if we can fit, like, a container on a ship or something, so, like... Yeah, might wanna, you know, talk to, I don't know. Krieg, do you have any smuggler friends?
If you need somebody to kidnap your archenemy's entire extended family for you to do whatever else you need to do with them, we can do that, though. We got Brig. We got plenty of space.
I will keep that in mind.
I think when I hear...
No, I don't really have anybody, no.
I think when I hear capture arch enemy's extended family, my ears just twitch. My tail flicks.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, I don't have anything that's, like, crew-wise. Though I did see Yala not too long ago. Which was... I don't want to run into her again. But, you know.
I really can't blame you there. You surely did a number on you. I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah, she's kind of the worst. Just a little bit.
Well, if you do come across some smuggler friends or an unexpected amount of cargo space, let me know.
Yeah, I'll send you a message or something. You know what? Looks over at Tempo, who has that big thing of, like, beer. The big boot. Just like, you have the right idea for dancing. I'm gonna go do that for a little bit. I thought everyone... She just walks over the dance floor to drink.
I like, follow suit. Like, I kind of, like, nod at you. Like, do you need a partner? Like...
Kind of a shrug. It's like...
Okay, so I follow you out. We kind of dance independently, but in the same proximity.
Yeah.
Crow actually totally motions to Shin to try some of the hookah.
Hookah, you said? Sorry, you were real quiet for a second.
I said Crow would motion to Shin to try some of the hookah.
Yeah,
oh yeah. hand it over. You can try some. Go for it.
I think now is probably a good time for our break.
Actually, it is a good time for the break. Indeed.
Great time, y'all. All right. Well, we will step away for about 5 minutes, get up, stretch, grab some more to drink. Everybody do the same, and we will be back shortly.
See you in a few.
Hey everybody, I think I might bail on the rest of tonight. My medication is hitting like a ton of bricks and I'm actually starting to get a little bit of pain. I will talk to y'all later, I'm very sorry.
No problem, man.
Feel better,
rest.
Rhys.
Yep.
Thanks, have a good night.
You too.
All right.
Did Rhys dip out?
Yeah, he had to dip out.
Okay.
He's not going to be able to make it the rest of the night.
No, that's fine. We knew that was a possibility. A possibility. Sorry, that'll still be my favorite pun because of Night in the Woods.
Damn impossibility.
They were like, oh no, our favorite restaurant closed. Possibilities.
It's very good.
I have to finish it still.
It's worth it.
Yeah. It was just, I started playing it during a point in my life where I was like, I am resonating with this character too much and it is making me sad. And so I put it down.
Yeah, the game is very real.
Mm-hmm.
I remember playing through the entire thing just like, wow, this is super freaking real.
What game is this?
Night in the Woods.
Night in the Woods.
Just everything about me. I was like, this is, I don't need this attack right now, game. I'm not in a good place in my life, and this is me. Also, just doing the voice for Greg that I made was murder on my throats when I recorded it. Because I decided for some reason that Greg needed to sound like Dr. Girlfriend, so it was brutal when Greg is very loud and screamy all the time, and so it's like, oh god,
Yeah.
I have to do this voice.
It's like me when I do Damien's voice.
It's like I have to be loud and energetic, but also deep and guttural. It's like, no.
I don't remember what kind of voice I did for most of the characters. Greg, I think I just did very excited. He was just always very excited.
Yeah.
Which is good.
I remember Jacksepticeye's playthrough, he basically just did his normal voice and just like raised it an octave higher. He was like, I'll just keep this same energy that I always have for Greg. It's like,
I give up after like 3 lines of reading in a voice and just revert back to my own voice with different inflection. Because I'm lazy. Talking's hard and it takes a lot of energy for me, okay?
It's true. It's fair.
The bear had just a very low, calm kind of voice. He just was always there and always chill.
Yeah.
Balanced out Greg's hyperactivity.
He's a good boy.
That's the water bear mutant from Kipo.
It could be. Except the water bear from Kipo sounded a little more like this, and you just have to really trust in yourself and your inner chi.
he would be really in line with saying the word groovy a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it groovy, man.
Yeah, the water bear from Kipo said groovy, I think, at least a couple times.
He did. That's why I'm thinking of it. I was like, I just forget because I haven't seen Kipo in a while.
Did you watch the final season?
I haven't yet.
Oh, it's so good. It is so good.
It gets heavy though.
It will make you cry.
I will keep this short. I really like season 1. I didn't like season 2 as much. That's what I'll say. And
I largely don't remember much of season 2, so like that'll tell you where I put myself. It's like Legend of Korra, where it's like it happened, it was there.
No, I've been recently rewatching Legend of Korra with some friends of mine, and oh boy, season 2 is just so bad.
Yeah, like it was
so bad.
Like I really like the deep flashback level episode though. That was kind of good.
I have some issues with it, mostly because of the dualism it presents in the universe, which the universe didn't have to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
It presents some very large metaphysical problems in the series, which the series never had.
Mm-hmm. And then they kind of didn't go back to it ever either.
Yeah,
they were
but
just like, we tried this thing and it's done.
Yeah, I mean, but the problem is, for the rest of the series, you conflate, because they're like, balance means good, which is not what that means in the original Avatar. And so you have to conflate that the rest of the series, because they established that in season 2, which is terrible.
And it's weird because it's like, no, balance never.
Yeah, but they use all of balance, or they use all of season 3 to show that balance can be bad.
It means balance is. It doesn't mean that kind of good. It means the kind of good that where you are at peace.
Yeah, which is, but that's the thing, is that it was establishing a different type of good as that. Like, it's the very Abrahamic good, as opposed to, like, you know, people aren't fighting each other all of the time good.
And y'all keep riffing while I fix the cameras.
Yeah, so. The whole, because, like, it is very Buddhist heavy, in the original, as far as balance is concerned, and a lot of it is, you know, too much of anything can be bad. And I fall back a lot on Siddhartha Gautama because he's the original Buddha, and he's the one who's like, all right, too much of luxury and indulgence turned out to be not so good, and too much of deprivation and starving myself is also not good.
The thing for season 3 is that the writers don't know what anarchism is.
No. Yeah, that was a fun treat too.
Yeah.
It's like, good try, but no. Way
No.
off the mark.
No.
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 No. No.
Like,
Big no.
That's wrong.
No. Yeah, I recently recorded a Patreon thing about why I'm making South of Morning, which is my original setting for Republic City by Night, and so I talked about that type of stuff a bit during that. I also talked too fast as I found out, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna re-record this.
Like, I thought season 3 and 4 was more like too much freedom versus too much order.
The problem is freedom, in large quotation marks, was their very, very, very loose understanding of what anarchism is, which is to say they saw the word anarchism once, and then they're like, we're gonna use it here.
Rin, why did you give my bookshelf its own window?
Because it's so good and everyone needs to see it. No, it's so there's no vulnerable open space in the overlay. But it just so happened that the bookshelf was like perfectly there, and I was like, oh, now I don't need to have like a placeholder image. I just kind of scooted everybody's stuff over, and then it was just like, it's there. Why not? Yeah, that's Nerdfuffle's seat of honor. Oh.
Well, she's playing Stardew over there somewhere.
Oh.
So
She's
you
in-
guys, I don't know how creative and original I'm feeling right now, and we lost a cast member. Did you guys want to like play something instead of finish our session?
I mean, we got like we can still do the job, right? Unless y'all don't want to do this job without Crow.
I mean, I was just throwing the idea out there. I'm not like trying to push in one direction or another. It's just like it's whatever to me.
I'm good with whatever. I'm always of the opinion if there's a player down, I'd rather not move without them so they don't miss out on stuff. And I totally get that Rhys needs to recover, so...
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, when he went out, it was last Thursday, and he was just like, yeah, I'm in the hospital, gallbladder thing. I thought it was just like super quick, but yeah, 3 surgeries.
Yeah, that would do it.
So.
I mean, if everybody doesn't want to go forward without Rhys, that's totally understandable, and I'm with you.
It'll give me some more time to prep for this because I definitely did not like spoiler.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared either. Like I was just, I mean, not like I need to be as prepared as you, Kelsa, but I was just like, all right, I talk with a southern accent. I'm kind of an asshole. Okay, I think I remember my character now.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. So yeah, we can pause here and just pick up like it was normal next week.
Shall we do some XP now and then do some outros?
Well, we kind of did. Oh, I guess XP is not really entirely contingent on doing a mission.
No.
Not at all.
Really.
I have done sessions of Forge in the Dark games where there is like no rolling and you didn't do a job and you still get some XP because you did character shit.
Yeah. We'll just need to make sure that Rhys gets a chance to do some too next week.
Yes. Indeed.
Let's start with Rocksteady. Did you execute a successful extraction operation or capture of a bounty?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
We extracted that couch.
That does not count.
No. There were no bounties on that couch. Did you contend with challenges above your current station?
No.
No. We just bought stuff and talked to people.
Did you bolster your crew's reputation of being savvy or develop a new one?
Now,
such as
that might be a thing.
Conspicuous?
I think it's savvy to get fake transponders. I think it's savvy.
That is pretty savvy.
That and the fact that we're picking up a job before leaving the system, so we have time to install it.
Yeah, I mean, our whole plan, was to stay here, get that installed, pick up jobs as we're moving between systems and stuff. We were keeping our savvy plans going.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
We're smart.
And did you express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of this crew?
Oh, did we?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, did we?
You did. If nothing else, you did this for sure.
So
5?
Let's
see.
It's either 4 or 5.
It's 4.
Or 4. No,
it's 4.
Yeah, 4, not 5.
Yeah, 4.
We get up to 5.
Maneki.
Yeah.
Did you address a tough challenge with wisdom or the way?
I'm struggling to pick up something for that one.
Okay. That's very possible. Did you express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background?
That I did a couple times.
Oh yeah, especially like in that moment when Tempo said something about how you're bounty hunters and you can go after, your family's, the family of your rival or whatever. And then Maneki was like,
Casual Twitch.
Yes, I really picked up on that, and I definitely saw that there. So, and did you struggle with any issues from your vice or traumas this session?
I don't think so. Let's see. My trauma is paranoid. I don't think I was super paranoid until I realized I had to go and watch these people because they were all going to go drinking. I don't know if that counts. I don't think it does.
Not particularly.
Then probably not.
I mean, unless you think it does.
I don't think it does.
Okay. Link.
Yeah.
Did you address a tough challenge with technical skill or ingenuity?
No. I'm going to, though. We got plans.
Soon.
Like modifying the recon drone and like...
Did you express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background?
Almost exclusively. There was a lot of it.
Yeah, there sure was.
Bring and Shin definitely did a lot of that, so...
Mm-hmm. Did you struggle with issues from your vice or traumas this session?
Vice, definitely not. Traumas, I don't think I struggled with issues. The only thing that really comes up is, of course, Stev calling the favor in. But,
yeah.
That hasn't yet necessarily been a bad thing. I don't know. I think it might just be 2.
Okay.
Because I don't think being soft or unstable gave me any issues during this session.
Okay. And your vice did not trouble you either?
No, I was not tempted to take anything apart and put it back together.
Well, that's good. Alright, next is Crow. Crow is not here. Do we want to remember what Crow did and give them some XP?
Sure, I don't mind.
Did Crow address a tough challenge with charm or audacity?
No.
Nope. Did he express his beliefs, drives, heritage, or background?
Yes.
Yeah.
He stole our food.
He stole our food. Really emphasized the need to make sure this couch was perfect for passing out on.
Yeah.
Just a whole lot of that middle category today for everyone.
Yes.
And so you're saying 2 there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sure.
Yeah. And then, do you think that he struggled with any issues from his vice or trauma?
No.
He got into our stuff and splurged on the alcohol while we were gone.
I mean, yeah, he did kind of just go and get drunk while you guys were gone.
Yeah, that's kind of his shtick.
And then went out and got drunk again.
I mean, that is kind of his shtick, but also it's how he gets XP for falling into his vice.
It's true. So 3 XP overall?
I'd say 3.
Yeah.
Which he has a lot. He has a lot of things he can get. Looking at his XP track.
So he can. I put them in his notes box, and he can reassess that himself. And distribute it at his leisure. Krieg.
So I can just narrow this down. I only have the middle one, express beliefs, drives, heritage, and background. 2 experience for that because he addressed military background stuff, and then also treating the crew like family. He was more than willing to give up all of his money to help get us going.
For sure. Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, Tempo.
I also
Megaphone 22.
I also only got the middle one, but I think I only got it once, and I think it was when I said if you needed your arch nemesis's family kidnapped, we could do that, but we can't do a cargo mission.
I don't know. I think the whole the whole sass of what do you do on this ship anyway?
Yeah, that's also true, yeah.
And just walking out of the room. And that was a recurring bit, but it really felt like that was definitely...
It's very Tempo.
Very Tempo, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll take 2 experience if you want me to.
I mean, I'm not going to twist your arm. You have the final deciding factor. I just wanted to point out that I think you did some more delving into Tempo than you're giving yourself credit for.
Okay. I see it.
All right.
2 ticks and insight.
Well, then I guess we'll just go straight to outros and stick with outro. Outro?
Hi, I'm Outro. I just moved, as you can tell by my lovely background. I may
It's such a nice new place.
I need to figure out what my whole deal is if I start streaming again. So that at least a week or two out. But yeah, that's me. Twitter/outro42. That's me.
Cool.
Right on over to Saint.
Hi everybody, my name is Saintguard. I'm a variety streamer, voice actor, game designer, and sometimes GM of tabletop role-playing games. Usually you can find me on my own channel, twitch.tv/Saintguard. I'm playing games! I'm finishing Outer Wilds tomorrow, so if you haven't played Outer Wilds, it's probably going to be like the first hour of the stream, and then I'll be doing something else. I don't know. I'll probably be playing more Crusader Kings 3 and some Monster Camp this weekend, so if you're interested in either of those things, come check it out. I gotta figure out other games to be playing, because it's one of those times where it's a little bit lean on the what heck can I play now, because I have played almost all of my games that, like, I've played through almost all the games that I have.
Dragon Age Inquisition is on sale right now for $10.
I don't like that game that much.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I have a wish list with a bunch of games. Like, I think Elegy of a Dead World is like less than $4, and like what else? I'm going my Steam wish list, and I'll tell you a little bit about what I got. You know, Black Mesa maybe. I have maybe Control. I don't know. We'll see. There's stuff on sale. The thing that surprised me is Star Wars Squadrons is 25% off already,
and it's a really good game.
Yeah, it only came out like 2 months ago, so I'm a little surprised by that. I don't think I can play it though, because I have Windows 7, and I'm pretty sure it's a game that requires Windows 10. So
yeah, you might have hiccups there.
Yeah,
but it is a good game. Like, I highly recommend it to people. The multiplayer is fantastic.
Yeah, I watched a couple of people play it. I'm like, this is really cool, and it's like a really nice Star Wars game. I like it. I appreciate it. But otherwise, you can go check me out on like social media, on Twitter at Saintguard, I'm using it with LY at the end, and on Instagram, which is just Saintguard. It's just my username. I put all my Inktober stuff over there. I need to do shoes today, because that's the prompt. There's only 3 days left, today and the next 2 days on Inktober, and then will I continue drawing after that? Nah, I don't know. Probably not. The problem after that is there's no like good, I don't know. There's a subreddit which is r/sketchdaily, but I don't know. I just don't have quite the motivation as I do in Inktober for whatever reason. Yeah, that's me.
Alrighty.
Check me out all those places.
Check them out. And on to Shae.
Hello everyone, I'm Shae. I am a member of Party Wave Gaming. You can catch me here most days of the week, where I am in many of the games, some of which I run. You can also find me on my own Twitch, which is twitch.tv/ShaeGem, SHAEGEM, where I do art streams, and have been mulling over the idea of maybe doing some video games and then drawing characters from them after that. We'll see, we'll figure it out. But yeah, if you're interested in any artwork, like artwork for your OCs, or logo design, or map design, or little cute chibi emotes, which I have ready and prepared to go for when I make that point for average viewer goal I need to close to become affiliate. Other than that, you can message me on Twitter if you're interested in having any work done. I'm open for commissions. My Twitter handle is @GemShae. Twitter's dyslexic for whatever reason. GEMSHAE.
And Kelsa.
Hello, everybody. I'm Kelsa. I play role-playing games on the internet. As you can see, I GM this game every Thursday, the Rocksteady with Party Wipe Games. Over on my own channel, we've been playing a long-form game of The King is Dead, which is a very interesting GM-less game called For Love of the Crown. That's been our playthrough of that, where I am a werewolf. Golden's character is a ghost and has been dead the entire campaign. Baron's character has been cursed, Lavender's character's name is Baron, and has been cursed to forget everything about who he is. And
is Baron a baron?
No, he's a prince.
Ah, okay.
And it's Baran, even though it's still pronounced Baron.
Oh, okay.
Also bears.
Also bears.
And Estani is playing a non-binary Fae character that has been trapped in a mirror for years.
As you do.
I mean, as you do.
As you do.
Yeah, that game is really weird, and I love it so much. It's out there. We've been really pushing it. So, The King is Dead it's like a hack of Mobile Frame 05 brands, and the name of our campaign is For Love of the Crown. Yep. That's what I've been doing currently. You can find me on Twitter at Kelsa. Of course, my own channel is Kelsa Delphi, both on Twitch and YouTube. So that's me.
All right. Well, hi. I'm Random Party Wife Games. Thanks for stopping by and watching our show. Big shout outs to everybody and all of the things they are doing. You can catch us here tomorrow for... No, you will not catch us tomorrow because tomorrow is Friday. We have currently nothing going on, but we are talking with Diesel Shot of taking part in one of their campaigns on Fridays. I think it's like a 2 or 3 shot for some system they are homebrewing, kit bashing together off of the Alien RPG system, which is fantastic. I got to play that on Sunday, and I died. It was fun. I died at like the closing scene, and then got to play a pilot and lived. But you can catch us Saturday, where Shae is running Waterdeep Dragon Heist. We run a hospice, and we do semi-good things for the community. We're not bad people, really. Sundays, we play Deadlands Reloaded, where Penny for a Tale, aka Mitch, has started a communist revolution in the 1800s before the communists took over Russia in Montana. So that's something that's happening right now. We're just trying to figure out how we're going to beat the communists to communism, but it's happening.
I mean, the
book was written.
Yeah, I was gonna say communism has existed since like the 1830s, 1840s. So yeah, like that's not out of frame.
We went over all that. We were like, yeah, no, like this checks out. Like he can spout off all of this crazy ideals because he probably got a hold of the book. It's like just the the Russian communist revolution. We're gonna beat that, and we were like. What will be his symbol? It'll be a sledgehammer and a giant weaving scythe because of the Great Plains. It's like how do we deprive Russia of making this revolution beforehand because it's alternate history. So yeah, there's just shenanigans like that. We're also going to do a train robbery in the next couple sessions after. Everything that we did. Mondays, homebrew 5th edition game where I run a spooky game featuring cannibals, gnolls, and all of the awesome and dark things while trying to maintain seriousness with the people I have in my group. Tuesdays, we will do our session 0 of Phoenix by Night, a Vampire the Masquerade game where Shae will be playing something and Rhys has locked in a Tremere. So, looking forward to where we go with that. Wednesdays... Oh, also on Tuesdays, I will be playing Achtung Cthulhu, where I will be playing a Soviet operative helping the Allies. Yeah, I have my hat and everything. I will be playing a Soviet operative.
Good.
I am a Soviet demolitions expert who was sent over by the organization that ends up becoming the KGB, because KGB isn't established yet at this point.
The NKVD, yeah.
Thank you, that's the one.
Look, I made the bridge in what?
Yeah, he's basically Russian. We established that during the session 0. I am basically Russian Vinny from Atlantis. So
took what 10 seconds.
And so that's everything we're doing Tuesday. Wednesdays, I play in an I Hunt campaign where I play a non-binary mousy inventor type character. Who has the invention of #knife drone under their belt already, where they literally duct taped a steak knife to a drone and used it to kill zombies on Halloween. So
Sounds legit.
yeah, good. iHunt is incredibly fun. If you guys haven't played it, it's a very great game, and the fate system is just phenomenal. I like it. It's very rules lightish, but it's a neat system, and I enjoy it so far. That's it. I've rambled on long enough. Let's get us over to somebody who might be rating. Unmade Gaming is going right now. A lot of fun people over there that I really like and care about. So Little Red Dot is doing a Alien RPGs. So we will send them some love, and hopefully they aren't ending as we send you all over there, like is prone to happen on our games. But we are also an hour early, so maybe not.
Nice.